A shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 1011 WJRR. Bunch of freaking idiots.
All right, remember, you've got 13 more chances work week to win $1,000 and rock the banks. 9:05 will be when you get the first keyword of the day. You're each hour entering those at WJR.com.
And then if your phone rings the following hour after you enter a keyword, answer it.
All right, say hello to 47-year-old William Heath out of Gainesville. Mm-hmm. William was at the McDonald's on Northwest 13th Street in Gainesville over the weekend. He was at the counter, I guess, placing his order and waiting for his food when he believed that a group of teenagers who turn out to be between the ages of 15 and 17 who were seated in the dining area were looking at him, and he didn't like it, and he became visibly upset.
Settle down, they're kids.
Now, according to what now is a police report, a verbal argument ensued in which Heath allegedly threw his Dr. Pepper towards them, hitting them, two of them, with the contents. Heath then stormed out of the McDonald's and laid it in a bush area near the sidewalk, I guess waiting for the teens to come out. A witness at the scene observed the altercation, said Heath claimed to have been punched while yelling obscenities about race and sexuality towards the group of teens. Heath, this is a 47-year-old man, then turned around, lowered his pants, exposing his buttocks while smacking it and rubbing his left butt cheek.
What a weirdo. Not only throwing the Dr. Pepper at some kids, but hiding in a bush.
And then mooning them and smacking your...
rubbing your left butt cheek.
Left buttock. You can hear what he's probably saying. Like, you know what?
You want you kiss my ass, kids? Wow.
You just did that in a Bianchi accent. Flacca's not too far from Gainesville.
Oh, Gainesville.
Dude, seriously. You're at the counter at McDonald's.
Yeah.
What? No group of teens is going to be sitting there and just randomly like, oh, look at this guy. Whatever. Probably not even paying attention to the dude.
And even if they are,
who cares?
Just move along.
Who cares?
You're almost 50 years old. Those three don't even combine for that with all their ages.
Oh, my God.
God, there's some weird people out there. Every day we see it in Idiotology.
So I want you to think about where you work and if this happened to you on a surprise basis. In this case, the day after the Super Bowl.
Somebody said Pat at 22526, and they had a good point. That didn't get Florida man status? It could have been.
It could have.
Yeah.
Apparently, multiple workers were fired from Alabama's largest water utility yesterday when they returned to work the Monday after the Super Bowl to learn that the first phase of random and mandatory drug testing was taking place.
Oh, the night after a Super Bowl or next day after the Super Bowl?
A Monday, yes. Coming off a weekend just in general where, if you're going to do some partying's known to happen, and
you're at a Super Bowl party.
Still in your system. And I, from what I can get out of this is all employees, it doesn't matter, executive level all the way on down to new hires. Mm-hmm. We're all tested. All the management team, senior executives, supervisors, everybody tested. And by the end of the day, there was no public number posted, but the local paper there came to learn that there was a mass of employees that left work for the last time after either failing the test or declining to take them.
Uh-huh. They weren't doing this just for beer and alcohol, or
this is probably
weed. And
from what I can get from this, these employees knew that these random drug test program was coming. Mm-hmm. I don't think they suspected that it was coming as quickly as let's just spring it on them the day after the Super Bowl.
Wow. You got to go home and explain that one. Not going to believe it. Turns out I did get the day after the Super Bowl off. And many more.
I shouldn't have done that line at halftime.
Would you say the stat was 27 million people don't show up for work day after?
The stat they said yesterday was 26 million people failed to show up for work generally the day after the Super Bowl, which I just...
And these people are good. They show up and still get canned.
Right.
Wow.
Again, you're going to have your own thoughts on drug testing, and we respect that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like they were aware, and I know as dirty as this is, they were aware that the program was coming. So you got to, if you're armed with that information, you've got to take proactive steps to correct things if need be. So you can continue your gainful employment. Wink, wink.
Somebody said I used to work in Gainesville, Alabama. If they were to drug test the company I worked for, the entire company would go bankrupt.
Right. Right. It sounds like they lost a good chunk of workers, though, yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. Headline of the week, contender number 2.
Hey, somebody just texted in that they worked at that McDonald's up in Gainesville. Right on. I think I know exactly where it is. That's why when you said Northwest whatever.
13th, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's one of the main drags up there. So.
Yep, I know exactly where that McDonald's is. All right, go.
Daycare worker gave toddlers laxatives, quote, because she was overwhelmed. This woman was so overwhelmed with these kids. Her plan now was to get...
You're going to be more overwhelmed.
Well, in the end, yes, but her master plan was to cause, and then have to place a call to have them come picked up, thus lightening her load.
Yeah.
But in the interim, lady, speaking of loads, they're everywhere now.
Wow.
With these toddlers that you gave laxatives to.
You really got to think things through, lady.
Oh, my God. Man. She was 23 years old. Giselle Juarez. All right. Giselle, here's what you do. You get this. About 35 of them. Just keep them entertained.
Just break a little piece off of each laxative. Have you ever had a laxative? Like, did you ever have to just think about it?
No, I've never. Other than for the clean out before the colonoscopy, that's the only time. I've never been to the point where I need to do that. It's like I don't want to say a well-oiled machine, but regular.
Yeah.
Regular to a fault.
I never have either, but I can imagine what it would do, and especially to a toddler. Come on.
This is so wrong.
Yeah.
Hard G. You're all getting the visual right now. This room full of toddlers on laxatives, right? Yeah.
And the stink. Oh, because, young baby toddler age.
Oh, God.
It's like a dog fart.
One JRR. It just rocks.